What is up, guys? Today I am back with another welfare versus wealth video. This time we are going to be doing a welfare, medium, and wealthy setup against KBD, otherwise known as King Black Dragon. If you guys enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a like and let me know what other types of monsters or skills you want to see me do with the welfare versus wealth series. Also, the criteria I made for this welfare versus wealth video was that I am going to change the type of crossbow I use and not necessarily the gear. I did 2 trips per setup and timed them both and also checked how much money I made per trip. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the video, starting with the welfare setup and ending with the wealth setup and some calculations. The first setup is the welfare setup. For the gear, I am using the room crossbow, snakeskin boots, ring of dueling to teleport to clan wars after each trip, the anti-dragon shield, the amulet of glory, Ava's accumulator, 200 diamond bolts E, which I use for each of the setups. I also use the Guthix D-hide body, chaps, bracers, and coif. If you cannot afford those, you can easily sub them out for the black D-hide. The inventory I use for each trip is 1 ranging potion, 1 anti-fire potion, 1 antidote potion, a burning amulet, and I started with 2 prayer pots but soon realized that I only needed 1, and the rest of the inventory is filled with monkfish. Now I will show you guys how I get to KBD each time and how long it took to complete one inventory, as well as how many kills I managed to get each trip. After each of the 2 trips, I will show you guys the amount I made per trip. Also, I had to hop worlds multiple times to solo KBD, as many people seem to be doing KBD lately. However, I paused the time each time I got crashed or had to hop because I wanted to get an accurate time of how long each trip solo would take efficiently. Alright, I did have to hop quite a bit until I found a world. It seems everyone's on right now doing KBD. But I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and then I'll go ahead and speed this up so you guys can kind of see how to kill KBD if you're new to it. After this, I will go ahead and show you the time it takes to do one trip for me and how many kills I get, and then I will also do that for another trip, and then after that I will show you the profit from each trip individually. Okay, there's the last kill of the first trip. I managed to get 3 kills and it took about 6 minutes and 45 seconds. I will go ahead and teleport to Clan Wars and then show you guys the profit I make for one trip. Okay, so the money I made was 78k, 215 GP. Alright, there is the second trip. I managed to get only 3 kills again, but that's not terrible. It took about 5 minutes and 7 seconds. And now I will go ahead and teleport to Clan Wars again and check the profit I made. Or not profit, but the amount of money I made. Come on. Okay, let's put all the items in. So the amount I made was, let's see, don't forget these 2 items. 103k and 771 GP. Now for the next medium setup. The next setup is the medium setup, and it is the exact same as the first setup except I use the armadillo crossbow. Also, I use 200 diamond bolts despite it saying 202. I fixed that before the run. Alright, now I will show you guys how long each trip took and how many kills I got per trip, as well as how much money I made per trip. Alright, there is my first trip completed with the armadillo crossbow medium setup. I managed to get 4 kills, so that is awesome. It took about 8 minutes and 17 seconds. Let's go ahead and check how much money we made. Put it all in. So just over 93k. Now we will do another one. Okay, there is the second trip, and I only managed to get 3 kills because I was not hitting that high, which kind of sucks, and I don't have enough food for another trip. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport to Clan Wars now. And the amount of time it took was about 17 minutes and 58 seconds. And now I will check the price of how much money I made. Just about 84k. Now the next setup. The final setup is the wealthy setup. It is one that I am very excited for because the only difference with this one is that I'm using the Dragon Hunter crossbow, which I've never had before and I've never used, so I was super excited to use it, and let's see how good it did. Okay, so I just finished the first trip and I managed to get 4 kills. This thing is awesome. It is super OP. It kills them super easily. It took 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Now I will teleport to Clan Wars and see how much money I made. Alright, just over 61,000. Alright, the second trip took 15 minutes and 30 seconds. I barely made it out alive, so I'm going to go ahead and teleport as quick as I can. And now I will check how much money I made. Put all the items in. So I made almost 90,000. Now I will do some calculations. Before I talk about all the calculations, I think I should explain how I got the GP per hour from my data. The way I got the GP per hour for each different setup is I divided each individual setup total time for both trips by 2, then divided 60 minutes by the trip average time, and that gave me the average amount of trips per hour for each setup time. I then multiplied the amount of trips by the average number of kills and got the amount of kills per hour. I then took the total amount of money I made from all my test trips and divided it by all the kills I got. This gave me the average amount of money per kill. I then times that number by the average number of kills per hour. That gave me the total amount of money per hour. Alright, now it is time for the most important part, which setup is the best. The welfare setup cost us $331,596 per trip, and we would make an average of 573,432 GP per hour. The medium setup cost $25,155,022 and made us 557,506 GP per hour. However, one trip we got 4 kills and one trip we got 3 kills with the medium setup. So if we successfully got 4 kills per trip, which is the more likely option, we would make 637,149 GP per hour. The final setup, the wealthy setup, cost us $30,028,664 per trip, and we made 793,918 GP per hour. Now these numbers shouldn't shock us that much because, as you can see, the more money you spend on your gear, the more money you make per hour. In my opinion, this is one of the cases where I think the wealthy setup is worth it if you have the money. I used the Dragon Hunter Crossbow for the first time, and it is super OP. It just destroys KBD, and you get 4 trips with my levels. I mean, I only have 87 range, and it was so easy to kill him with the Dragon Hunter Crossbow. However, the Rune Crossbow is also a good option if you don't have the money to spend, so don't be afraid to use that as well, as you still make over 500k an hour. So now that the calculations are done, I want to thank you guys for watching this whole video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. And subscribe to the channel if you are new, or if you've been watching my videos and for some reason haven't subscribed. Also, I have a clan chat, it's just Hartblitz, which is my username, and also I have a Discord. They're both in the description, so if you guys could join those, that would be awesome. I'd love to see you guys in those. I've been loving all the in-game support, so keep messaging me in-game. Hopefully we can do some KBD, maybe we can try out some other bosses. I haven't done that many bosses, so I want to do more. But if you guys want to see another type of video with welfare versus wealth, but you have a different suggestion, I've been seeing Zulrah a lot in the comments, so I'm going to go ahead and get my agility level up and then do Regicide so I can do Zulrah for you guys. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.